I text it to her. Forever bleed. Treat distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears. Now the snow is certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And here we go from Chicago. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, check go.
We're getting on the ground with Algier. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, they need 7.
Hey, check that, street.
A give right side, here's Algier. Blast through midfield, and he's all the way down to the 36. They get 27 on the play, and that'll be first down Chicago.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Pioneer. Let's go.
Back to throw, McCord. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And second down only works after a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Go! Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Give him now to Gray. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. Second down coming up.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Check out.
And the shotgun. It's McCord. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. So you wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leading on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. 70 line.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Trying to run in. Algier. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing, McCord. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Come, 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To throw, it's McCord. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Caught inside the 10. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on downs. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. First tune of the game for James Cook. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
From his end zone, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Daniels on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Caught by Freiermuth. This one gets to the 22. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They start with 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, here's Cook. We're working a couple yards past the line. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and short, Daniels. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Now Daniels on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Trying it left side with Cook. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Daniels. Here's a screen for Cook. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. On the screen, this is Harris. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go.
3rd and long for Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. And that stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it.
Here we go.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the set.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They send a man in motion. 4th down, here's Daniels. Connection made, that's the rookie from Virginia. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stopping. Looked like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Daniels to throw on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, That little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, McCord. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
McCord escapes the pocket, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Panther 11, go! 60 Bison, go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the Rams are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
The things will be lacking my breath, so what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around, better settle down, no one do it that, don't they send a hound, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me in the eyes, put your carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a check at the
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels now. Setting up the running back screen. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get their first points of this game just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw it. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The final throw before the break. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, kid. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Get it!
This is Cook on the handoff. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
That's good.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
The Rams will
All right, they're going to throw for it.
conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Bears nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's McCord. He's got it over the middle. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down.
Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Shut up.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
18, run. Hawks, let's go.
They'll throw for it. That one finds his man, likely. And he's taken down at the 30. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw it again. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
gonna be the outcome. Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are whoa. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody knows your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak. Wanted over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? For real, like my
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hook, hiking, 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Hook.
Throwing it again here. That's likely on the quick slant. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because this ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Go!
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Daniels now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They They get 23 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, Daniels to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move. They're into the backfield blowing it up.
12 to go now on second down after the sack. Throwing now, Daniels. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Crack all 80. Go.
Now Daniels on fourth down. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
A 50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Warriors 70. Set.
To throw, it's McCord. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Right here. Stephanie. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
They're going for this. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll motion Brown right. Daniels on first down. Here's a screen for Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Stretch.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. He finds Brown, right side. And they get this down to the 28. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the fourth. And Brock, they are in control of that football.
First down, Los Angeles.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Enough from the pistol to Cook. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Let's go. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Nevis now for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Alexander on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shotgun snap. McCord. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, McCord. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. This one misses the tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Left and hauled in by Likely. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Alert!
Running for it. Here's Algier. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This is Cook. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, I understand that, Cole. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Strike. Let go.
Daniels to throw on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
70, Warrior 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check out.
From the shotgun, it's McCord. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Desperation time here. He gets it to Rice. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
1st and 10 from the 43. Daniels back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Motion man left is Brown. Now Daniels to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now Daniels off the play action. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. A gain of 15. And the Rams 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Rams getting closer to their 10th win of the season.
On the double.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready? Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. That's cut for the 1st. Touchdown, LA. The Rams put up even more points in a win. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one. Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Ford setting the throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. 4th down. Pass coming. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy fighting in to pick it off. And the Bears make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for Brock Ewart and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Chicago.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath.